Yeah, hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the topic on payment run, which will be presented by Priyanka, who is having like good experience in SAP Business by Design and like in all modules. So now it's handed over to Priyanka.
Thank you, Hari. Thank you very much for the introduction. So, hello everyone. Thank you for joining this session. The today's topic is payment run in SAP Business by Design. So, before I start the session, I will just give you the introduction for the same. Okay. So, a payment run is used to execute payment proposals for internally initiated payments. It's a background job that searches for opening payable items, that is payable payment run for payables, or open receivable item, which is the payment run for receivables. For example, invoices or credit memo that system proposes for payment within a single execution of a payment run. And then we have the option to create, edit, schedule automatic runs that generate payment proposal for internally initiated payments. So this was the introduction about payment run. And as today's agenda, so first we talked about payment run, then we will have the demo in the system, then we will have the takeaways from the session, and then that will be followed by the Q&A session. Okay, so I'll just log into the SCP Business by Design system and show you the demo. So for that, this is the part of the supplier payment process. And for that, I will go to the payable work center, because here we are first talking about the payment for supplier. Okay. Payable work center. In the periodic task, we have payment runs work center view. We will go to the payment runs. These are already the active payment run which are there in the system. I'll create a new one. Okay. I will give some description. Before that, you can see the payment run considers the grace day specified in the payment strategy configuration for the creation of payment proposals. You can find more details, for example, the number of grace days for each customer supplier in the application log of the payment run. The grace days affect the due date of the item that have to be paid. So it's saying the grace days configuration we can do in the application log of the payment run, and this affects that the due date of the payment that had to be paid. Okay. Payment. So supplier ID I'll take from here. We can choose any supplier.
Priyanka, your voice is far away.
Hello. Hello, is it better?
Yeah, much better.
Okay, sorry. Okay, then I'm saying that I'll choose one supplier from here for which we are creating the payment run. Maybe I can take IMG. Okay, there is the data protected. I'll take the another one. This is the customer supplier starting with the supplier ID as S. Okay. So it's up to you if you want to do the payment run for all the suppliers or for the specific one. I'm taking a specific one. If you want to do it for all the supplier, you can just leave it blank. Okay, so I have taken it for the IMG, for IMG Limited. Okay, so we have these control parameters. First of all, this is the posting date. The default posting date is the date on which the payment is executed. Leave this field empty if you want to schedule the run periodically. So it's up to you. If you have a specific posting date, then you can just mention it here. This is nothing but the date on which the payment is executed. Then we have the bank processing date. So specify the date on which you want the bank to make the payment, bank transactions only. Depending on working days, the bank may make the payment later. Leave this field empty if you want to schedule the run periodically. Yeah, so this is something that requested payment date for bank transfer and direct debits. We can leave it empty if you want to run it periodically. Then these are the include on account payments, include payment that have been posted but not cleared. So this is going to include those payments which is posted but not cleared yet. Execute payment automatically. If we check this option, somebody left the meeting.
Yeah, I think it's Kevin.
Okay. I think he's outside, maybe that's why. I can continue. So execute payment automatically. So if we select this checkbox, the system will release the proposed payments automatically for further processing. So we will just not have the proposals, but it will be release the proposed payments automatically. Then we have the company, which company it is, from which company we have the suppliers for. So I've already chosen, I mean, it already taken Almica. Currency, which currency we want to have this proposal for. I will leave this empty so that whatever the proposal, whatever the run is taking, it will take by default. We can also set the next payment run date from here. Then we have the netting block. So netting block is used to avoid or stop clearing of all items between payables and receivable. Okay. So I'll just post this. I'll take the supply ID from this to this. Save it, and then we can schedule as we want. We can start immediately. We can do the run after job. That one of the run will be done and then this run will be done. I mean, we can choose if you want to do it later. Then there's a single run. Then the recurrence if you want to do it again and again, like daily, weekly, monthly, or none. I will do the start immediately. Yeah, I'll save and close. I'll refresh the screen and then we can see that 48 is active. So it will take few minutes or seconds before it executed. Once it is executed, we will have the proposals here, and then this will be not grayed out. We can open it. I'll refresh it again. Okay, so there are the drop down list where it was already taken as last week logs. I'll take the today's logs. Yes. So we can see that it is in the process. Once it will be finished, this will be enabled. So Kevin, I just explained that how the payment run we can execute. I started immediately. So it taking some time to get reflected here.
Yeah, that is fine.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Okay. Okay. So I checked the all logs and I can see that this is finished. I'll click on the view payment proposals. So here we will have the list of all the proposals which has been created from this run. Okay, so as we can see that all these proposals are in preparation because we did not executed them automatically. We did not tick that checkbox. So now we have the option to edit the proposal before we execute, or if we don't want to execute, we want to void it, that is nullify. So we have all those options. Also, we can have this list in the MS Excel. We can export it. Okay, so this is like once task is completed, the payment proposals have been generated. So for example, I can just execute the first one. First, I can see that what is there inside. I can change the date and all. So let me just take a date of 1st of June. Okay. We can do the changes if we want to do here. Okay. So it's saying the approval pending from Edward Black. So it is like that if we have set the approval, then it will go to the approval, or it will be directly go to the payment manager, payment monitor workcenter view. Okay, I'll just check that to what is the status. In the payment management, payment monitor. Okay. Here we can see that 20 document ID is in approval. I'll just open it. Okay. So I'll just assign this Edward Black as approval to myself. In the application and user management, business task management workcenter view. It was 22, must be in the end. Okay, it's here. So I'll just assign it to myself. But this is not the ideal situation. We should always have to ask the one who is the approver. This is in just the case of demo I'm showing you. In the manage my area, it will go for the approvals now because I have sent the assignment to myself. Okay, yeah, you can see. So I'll just approve it. So it's up to you. If you want to have some changes, you can just send back for the revision. You can just forward it to someone else. I mean, some senior or someone. Change the priority, open details. You can just check what exactly it is. You can add the notes, add attachments, or you can approve, just like I'm going to do. Okay, this is done. Okay, here we can see the status is completed for this one. And apart from this, let me show you how we can do the in transfer. Here we can see that the status is ready for transfer. We have actions for check. We can set it to transfer. We can print the check form. Renumber toggle. I mean, these options are available. So I'll just set it to in transfer. Okay. So this is about the payment run for the payables. Same way we have it for the receivables. In the receivable work center, periodic task, and then payment runs. Let me just check the customer which I'm going to take so I can write in the run description. Okay, luxury heating I'll take. So, payment. Okay, let me just write the ID only because my X button is not working. So here also you can just leave it empty if you don't want to have the specific one. I'll do the same, start immediately, save and close. Okay, just wait for a few minutes. Okay, so this is taking a longer time, but the process is same. When we will have this finished status, then we can view the payment proposal. Then we have the option to edit them, void them, or execute accordingly, according to our requirement. Okay, so now we already saw this. Now I'll show you which reports are available for the same. Okay, so we have available report as accounts payable open items, same as account receivable open items. And we have different views available. Like we can take the invoice and payments view, or we can take reconciliation of GL account, or just the open items, or open items for GOBD. So GOBD is basically the principle for the proper management and storage of books, records, and documents. So it will all together showing you that way. Yeah. Okay. So this is it from my end for the session. Now I'll talk about the key takeaways. So SAP Business by Design gives you the option of creating a payment suggestion list via a payment run. So this feature is available in SAP Business by Design, which is really good. It saves a lot of time. A payment run is used to execute payment proposals for internally initiated payments, as we saw that. So it's a background job that searches for the opening payable or receivable items and then give us the list of the proposals. So this is it from my end for the session. If anyone is having question, then please do ask.
Thank you, Priyanka. I have two questions.
Okay.
So can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So when you the request for approval in your payment. So is it possible to get the approval by the mobile from your manager and person?
Yeah, I think I haven't checked for this one, but approval has been, I mean, with the latest BID features, it has started coming, but I have to test it to confirm you. But I think it should be available for payment proposals as well. I can test this and then get back to you on the same. Okay, Kevin?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hello? I can't hear you.
Sorry, there was disconnection. So can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
What's the next question? Hello? Your voice is breaking. Hari, can you hear Kevin well?
No, I also can't hear him.
Yeah.
I
You
think
can
because
write
of
in the
the
chat box.
So the next question is not a question. Oh, I see.
Sorry? You can write in the chat box because
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
There's
no
a bit
problem.
connection.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is my observation actually. So you had the payment proposal. This proposal can be done by a manual, and then also the payment run of the system automatically and periodically. And next step is you can get the approval from your appropriate manager, right?
Yeah, if it is
And the
set,
last
then
one,
Hmm.
yeah, and the other one is by design is now providing some report, how many run is now coming through, and then what types of the payment request is now coming. So I think process by process by design is now giving a very clear set of a process with
Yeah,
some
that's right.
responsibility for the
Right.
tracking.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. All right, thank you. This is my observation.
Yes. So the report was about the open items, but not the payment run. I mean, through the payment run, whatever the open items are there, we can see that there. Okay. Any other question? Okay, so for the first question, I will get back to you soon after testing because I have to make sure that if it is coming in the mobile app or not. So your question was the way we got the approval for the payment proposal for the list. Does that come in the mobile app also, right? Okay, I think some network issues. No issues, then I will just finish the session. And thank you so much for joining the call. I will see you next week.
Yeah, thank you so much, Priyanka, for your preparation and
That's correct.
good presentation.
The company is very busy. They are moving. Have a great.
Okay, thank you everyone. Bye. Have a good day. Have a good weekend.